Hello everyone, appreciate you tuning in. Hey, if you enjoy our content, we hope you'll give us a look and smash that subscribe button. We'd love to have you along for the ride. But Clay, what are we doing here today?
Today we are reviewing Camp Margaritaville in Breaux, Louisiana. And as they say here at Camp Margaritaville, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Absolutely. Hey, let's talk about first impressions.
Yeah.
So we arrived here to Breaux Bridge after a 4-day torrential rain. And as we arrived, the water was fairly high on some of the roads. And in fact, as we entered in the RV park here, it got a little sketchy there as well. But then when we made the turn into the entrance into the park, we saw something that we really liked. What was it?
Oh, they had a big Margaritaville shelter, like a cover of, and usually when you go into RV parks and you're checking into the office, at least the RV parks we've been to, we don't find that. And what that does, it protects you against the elements like rain, just as we came through, and sun and so on and so forth. So nice. That was a really nice surprise, right?
We were very impressed with the check-in process. When we went in, they had about 5 or 6 folks in there working the check-in desk. And
very friendly.
Very friendly, very professional, and they got us checked in and got us on the way to our site pretty quick.
Yep.
Another thing that we liked about the park right off the bat was the large roadways that they had here. So it's big rig friendly. I mean, we rolled in a 40-foot Tiffin, and so we came in with no problems and got back into our site and got set up on the nice level concrete.
And another thing I said to Daryl is that this place, just coming in, I was saying to him, this place seems very big. We started looking around, we found out that there is 452 RV sites and 91 cottages is what they call them.
Not only does it look large, it is large, right? It can hold a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Take you to the map real quick. As you enter Camp Margaritaville, if you go to the left, those are called Premium Sites West. Just to the north of those are called Covered Red Carpet West Sites, which is the first time Clay and I had ever seen this.
Yep.
But if you go to the right of the office, those are called the Premium Sites Central. And to the right of those are called Premium Sites East. And just north of those are the Covered Red Carpet East Sites. In fact, let us show you how these RV sites look in person. So we're going to actually start the tour right here where we are, which is in Premium Sites West, as we showed you on the map. And here's just an overall look. And you see the place is still fairly empty, as we've already mentioned, because it is just the first week of June. And now I want to take you around and show you the back-end sites as well as the pull-through sites. Here are the back-end sites here, as you can see. These are, our coach is 40 feet and we are just about maxed out. In fact, I had to put the vehicle in their overflow parking area. Right across from here are the pull-through sites. And you can see they're about 40 feet. I don't know if a 45-footer could fit in there or not. They do have some in here that can fit in, that a 45-foot can fit in. I just don't know if they can fit there. So it'd be pretty close. There's a little bit of space in between sites, but there's very little landscaping between the sites. These trees look fairly new here. I don't know how old this particular section is where these trees are. They could use a little bit more landscaping for my preference. But you can see you got a little bit of grass in between you and your neighbor, but no landscaping to speak of. And right here beside us is what they call the Covered Red Carpet West sites. And this is a new one for Clay and me. We never had seen sites, an RV park that had a cover. I know it gets very warm here in southern Louisiana. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you feel like you're staying in your RV while it's in storage when you're in one of these places? We'll go down this way here too so you can see what it looks like. There's a buddy site right there, by the way. They do have several buddy sites. These are some more back-end sites here on the west side. So that covers the Premier Sites West and the Covered Red Carpet Sites West. Now I want to show you their water view sites. Oh, by the way, there is a covered buddy site right there. That site is actually for 3 RVers. You can get one on each side and then one in the rear right there. You got literally three different hookups right there. Here are the water view sites. Ah, look at this right here. It looks like it's an upgraded picnic table from what we have. We just have the old wooden one over there. Of course, I love the chairs and a little fire pit. And out here is the bay. Really nice landscape. It's just not a lot of landscaping. Some of this stuff, again, looks pretty new, doesn't it? Right over there, by the way, are called the Bayou Cottages. They also face the water. There's some there and some over there. And right over there, of course, is where we checked in. I'll take you through there again in just a moment. And that's the check-in office and the little store over there. Yeah, I like these sites right here. Actually, you can hear the music playing. I may have to... right over there is where all the activity is. Swimming pools, restaurants, bars. And we'll show you that in just a moment too, but I don't want to get a copyright strike here, so let me be careful. Now as we leave the premium water view sites, I'm going to take you over here toward the office. So here's our front entrance. You saw that when we came in the RV. And looks like you got a lot of folks in here right now lined up, if nothing else, just to get some cabins or cottages. Got some employees and security out here keeping things organized. As you come in here, you see this is the other pond that we showed you on the map. So you got a pond. Oh, and a nice seating area out there too. I missed that. See the seating area right there and the pond? And then over here is another pond with a little bridge. There's some more of the Bayou Cottages. Nice fire pit right there, community fire pit. See the back of the cottages there. Each one has a couple of chairs, a picnic table, and a fire pit. Golf cart parking, bike parking. Bring you up here in just a minute when we show you the rest of the RV sites. All right, now we're actually in the Premier Sites Central, it's called. Central because, oh, by the way, there's another buddy site with the cover. This is called Central because of its proximity to everything, I guess. Very close to the pools and the bars and the restaurants and all the activity. And you can see these pull-throughs here are definitely longer than those over on the west side for sure. Hello. All pull-throughs here. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you see right there, these are definitely longer. Maybe even a little bit wider. And it's got a little bit better landscaping between you and your neighbor. Still not a lot, just more, you know, fuller trees, older trees, I would say. So now I'm taking you over to Premier Sites East. Not much landscaping over here as well, so. And I think I mentioned, I do like how easy it is to get in and out of this RV resort with a big rig. You know, the roads are nice, not tearing up your coach to get in the site. And you can see these appear to be a little bit longer than those in the west, that's for sure. You see that's at least a 45-footer Tiffin Allegro bus. He's in there with plenty of room, so that's got to be at least, what, a 50-foot site, you think? Maybe 60-foot site. Okay, and just off the Premier East sites, you have this overflow parking lot. And, man, you can put a lot of cars here, a lot of trailers. You see there's some trailers here. There's a couple trailers way down there. So if I rode in with our RV and trailer and I needed a place to park, I could park it here. I was liking the review so far. Let me know down in the comments. If you're liking it, make sure you smash that like button. The covered red carpet RV sites in the East. I don't know, I'm just mixed. I'm just mixed about it. I just don't know. I'm sure it's quite a bit cooler. Let's come inside and see. yeah, it's definitely a little bit cooler under here. I get it, man, I get it. It gets hot out here in southern Louisiana, but you can see they have picnic tables, fire pits. Here's your full hookup. Now let me show you this huge dog park. Oh, and there's a dog wash over here as well. Let me show you that. Oh, it's out of order right now. How about that though? Is that cool? Look at this. Yeah, there's another one over there. There's another one way over there if you can't see it on the other side of that fence. This is where the owners can stand in the shade. It appears that they're very shade conscious out here in southern Louisiana, and I'm sure for good reason. Right down from the dog park there is the Margaritaville sports courts. You see right here they've got the pickleball courts. They got 3 of them there. Then they've got basketball courts here. The Parakeets Kid Park. And it's just a small playground. Good place to let kids come and play. But I tell you, all the kids today are at the swimming pool. All right, now let's check out one of their bathhouses and laundry here. Camp Margaritaville. All right, so inside here we have the washers. How much is it? $2 to wash a load. Right? Little folding table. Looks like they got some detergent there. Over here are the dryers. $2 to dry as well. Places to sit. Here's one of the showers. You got your private restroom and a shower here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Man, it's big, isn't it? Another folding table, some more bath showers back here. Yeah, so you got your own private bathroom and your own shower. So if you need that, there you go. Okay, now I've showed you the RV sites. I'm gonna let Clay show you the pools, the restaurants, the bars, the clubhouse, and the office. Let me throw it to you, Clay.
All right, Daryl, thank you. So right now, we're at the center hub of activities here at the Margaritaville RV Resort Clubhouse. Due to copyright music, we'll have to mute the original audio. Here inside the clubhouse is a decent-sized area for gathering and possibly small meetings or events. And from the clubhouse, you have access to the store. But during our stay, it was closed. And still in the clubhouse across the hall, you'll find the fence-up fitness room, which has some cardio equipment and along with some few weights. Down the hall, you'll find a laundry room where it costs you $2 to wash, as well as $2 for the dryer. The clubhouse does have restroom for men and women. Just outside the door is the Feeding Frenzy, one of 2 places that provides food and beverages. The second being It's 5 o'clock somewhere Bar and Grill, where they too offer a variety of foods and beverages. Beside the Bar and Grill is a large sitting area with a fire pit. And from the bar, you can see the adult-only pool with a swim-up bar, how about an in-water table and chairs with an umbrella to stay cool during the hot summer days? There's plenty of seating, and for a little extra, you can grab a private cabana. As you exit the pool, you walk right into the La Di Da Bar, which has a great beach vibe going. It too had a large seating area on the side, and in the back, another large swimming pool with its own swim-up bar. Walking over to the License to Chill bar, you'll pass the hot tub. The License to Chill bar offers a nice view of the pool area, which also has private cabanas. They have the Jollymon Kids Pool with all kinds of slides and all manner of things to help the little ones get wet and stay cool. And they even have an activities pool for some friendly competition. How about a 6-string stage for live entertainment? And lastly, the camp office, where you can grab some basic camping supplies, and some quick food items should you need them. And don't forget the souvenir. So let's talk about what's surrounding this Breaux Bridge area. 44 miles to the east is Baton Rouge, and about 10, 15 miles to the west is Lafayette.
Yeah, which is a small town, and we've actually went in there and got provisions and had some dinner in that small town. And
That's right. That was a good Mexican place.
Yeah, very good, very good. So now let's talk about, who do you think, in your opinion, is best suited for this RV resort?
I think family and kids are best suited for this campground. There is so many amenities here. I mean, we just showed you the pool area, and you saw the area for the kids' pool, you know, a nice place for the parents just to sit and relax and enjoy their kids just.
Yeah, and the parents were having a great time because, you know, they were at the swim up bars, the kids were just playing around, they were racing on the water slides, you know. And
that's right.
So yeah, I agree with you. It's really family oriented. I mean, you and I don't have kids here, but we'd enjoy the RV park, but you'll enjoy it, but it's probably best suited for family. And not only for kids, but also for big get-togethers, because we saw some buddy sites that we'd never seen before. We saw actually triple buddy sites, and which we'd never seen.
We've seen
buddy sites, but not double, but not triple, and that's pretty cool. So.
And those triple sites, you have a pavilion in the middle. Basically, everybody just comes together, you know, from the different families or buddy sites, and you know, gather in the middle. It was different.
So let's talk about quickly too about the value for money in this RV park, right? So we were in the back end section, and our average night fee was $93. It averaged out to $93 per night.
Right.
Do you feel like that is a fair price for this RV park?
I think it is a fair price for the RV park because, as we showed you, there's a lot of amenities here. You have 3 bars, and 2 of them actually do serve food. You got to remember all the staff, and you know, you mentioned, we were talking about, you know, the people that were cleaning around.
What's going on every day. There's a team of landscapers here. And you're right. All the staffing they have, you know, for the bars, the restaurants, the office. It really it costs a lot of money to run this place, no doubt about it. So
and it's a large place,
And I would say, like, you know, if you don't want to pay that kind of money, then then we need to go to a state park somewhere where there's no amenities for the most part. But if you come to an RV resort and there's a lot of amenities, you know, you got to pay for it, right? Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for this video. We hope you enjoyed the review of Camp Margaritaville in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button.
Oh, and to see more campground review videos, click this one on the right.
Yep, and we hope to see you there. Until next time,
be well and stay safe.